Sure, we're ready for this now. Hold on. I need a brush. All right. I ain't getting no brush, but it's fine, right? Okay, cool. Anywho, I look so much bigger on camera. Hold on. Let me fix myself. Okay. Um. But anywho, wait a minute. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. This is literally day 29 of, I keep doing like this, but the camera's right there. Again, I'm not cross-eyed, I promise you. I don't think, at least I don't think. But anywho, this is literally day 29 of Don't Call Me, I'm Live here on YouTube. This was my YouTube content challenge for the month of May. I went live every single day for 30 days. So tomorrow is officially the last day of this live. Now, I know I'm late. I'm not going live at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's a little after 8 now. But that's okay. I wanted to wait because I feel like my engagement is a little bit better later on in the day. Hello, hello. I am fine. How are y'all tonight? If you are new here, I am Shekira Unique. And yeah, this was my YouTube content challenge for the month of May. It's almost to an end. It's bittersweet. But yeah, and I do appreciate everybody who has took the time to rock with me. It's 8:13 in Ohio. Yeah, it's 8:14 here. Yeah, so we in the same time zone, Eastern Standard Time. But yeah, so y'all, I am really excited for what's to come on this channel. Now, for this YouTube content challenge, we done did puzzles, we done played games, we done built some Legos, we done just chatted it up, we done did a lot. We did scratch pair art, we done did anything that I can think of that I like that has something to do with tinkering or just communicating and talking with y'all. We done did it. And I have tested out different times and things like that. That's how I know later on is a little bit better than 6:30 p.m. But y'all, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I get done. Like, am I gonna continue to go live? I enjoy going live, so it probably is not going to be every single day, but we'll get there. We'll get there. This was a challenge to push myself, get out of my comfort zone, push myself to reach a broader audience, as well as holding myself accountable to really be consistent. We all got to stay consistent somehow, right? So literally that is what I did. Now, I sadly only missed one live, and that was by mistake. I literally fell asleep and did not get up until after 2 a.m. So yeah, I couldn't, there was nothing I could do about that, like, for real. That was so unexpected. I expected to go live, and that was literally what, this week. So I have been doing great. Even when I didn't want to do it, even when I didn't feel like doing it, even if I was tired and I did not fall asleep yet, I still got up and came live, went live. Sometimes I was going live on multiple platforms just to try to drive people to my YouTube and to get myself a bit comfy, because I am more comfy going live on TikTok than I am on Instagram. I mean on YouTube. So, and I do believe that that helped. Now, let's go ahead and get into this challenge, because with tomorrow being officially the last day of this challenge, I really don't want to focus on the analytics and, you know, how I feel about this challenge and all of that stuff. I want to get all of that out of the way right now. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about my final thoughts on this YouTube content challenge that I did for 30 days. And I want to talk about what's to come, and then tomorrow we can play games, probably build a Lego. I don't really know. We're gonna be chatting it up though. I do know. We'll get into what I was gonna say. Okay, so let's see here. I got it jotted down. Okay, so why did I start this challenge in the first place? I answered that in the original, you know, but if you are new here, well, and I answered that in the beginning a little bit, but I really wanted to stay consistent, and I really wanted to push myself in front of a broader audience. I'm trying to really build my community of people because they're out there. So, yeah. That's really why. And then ultimately, of course, I want to increase my watch hours as well. So if I can do all of the above at the same time of the increasing my watch hours, I'm gonna do it. So that is literally what I why I started this challenge, and the same as why I'm going to continue to do different challenges, pushing myself out of my comfort zone, really holding myself accountable, trying to show up consistently, like, you know, and building my community. I have seen a lot of y'all repeatedly. Y'all have seen my face, so it's working. We've really been engaging, communicating, whether it's in my comment section or in the chat, or, well, in our group chat below, which is my comment section and things like that. It's been working, so I love that for us. How does it feel going live day 1 versus day 29? I'm a lot more comfy. I feel like day 1, really the first week, my nerves was truly getting the best of me. It was like they were just getting the best of me. I wanted everything to be perfect. It had to be perfect. If it wasn't perfect, my mood was off, like dead serious. And I had to put it in terms of how it is when I work from home. When I work from home, people know I work from home. So if I'm on a call, which I don't have to call or often or anything like that, but if I'm on a call, they're going to hear the TV. They're going to hear people talking. They're going to hear baby babbling. They're going to hear, you know what I mean? I'm home. So once I got out of my head with that, when it came to this going live and people walking in and then throwing me off my game, I had to get all that, like, get out of my head, get out of my own way. And once I did that, it was just like, cool. Like, YouTube is really no different from TikTok, going live on TikTok. And now it can be, because I do still have that stipulation that YouTube is a whole different vibe, which it is, but putting them all in the same category when it comes to you doing the same stuff on each platform is better. So, yeah. Uh, hey Trey. Uh, that depends. Is he spending all the money? Is it becoming a gambling issue? Hey. I'm talking about this challenge. Tomorrow, I don't know what we're going to be doing. Thank you. Okay, what surprised me the most about going live every day? I don't feel like I was surprised by anything, to be honest with you. Thank you. Oh, one of my fave feats. But Yeah, I don't think anything surprised me about going live every day. I pretty much already was going live, just not every day and not on YouTube. But yeah. Oh well, yeah, that too. I think I've gotten a lot of laughs as well on here. What is my favorite live moment or activity? I really love doing my Legos on there, but I don't really talk much while I'm doing those. I feel like that's my relaxation like type of vibe. I tap into something else. Like I tap into really focus, and it's not even, excuse me, it's not even that I can't multitask. I can multitask, but I just rather chill and really zone everything out when I'm building my Legos. So, um, I don't really feel I enjoy doing that activity, but what I really like doing is talking. I like talking, I like laughing. I think my favorite live I've done during this challenge was games, when I'm talking and communicating and we just laughing it up. Games, as well as the live I did not yesterday but the day before on, what was that, Monday? The live I did on Monday. I don't know why it felt like a Friday. They actually copyright. I got a copyright. I don't think it was a strike, but it's like some restrictions on that live, and I already knew that because I was playing music that wasn't elevator music. So I already knew that that was gonna be coming, but I feel like that live, I got, like, you got another layer of my personality in that live. Like, you can see that I'm really goofy, and I get way goofier than that, to be honest with you. But yeah, like, it was another layer to me. And yeah, I really enjoyed showing that side of me on YouTube. TikTok, pretty much, that was nothing for them. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. Oh, for real? Yeah, I laugh at everything. So you got the jokes, I got the giggles. I'm pretty funny too, though. I mean, I'm no comedian, but I'm good for a chuckle. I'm definitely good for a chuckle. So, um, let's see. What was the most difficult day or moment during the live? I feel like my beginning stages of going live were more difficult than they were not. And I feel like that because, again, I was in my head. I was in my own way. Thank you so much for the likes. I was in my own way. I was in my own way. So once I got out of my way, though, it became way better for me. So yeah, my beginning days, I believe my first week, I even give it my first 2 weeks, in all honesty. So, uh, how did I keep myself motivated even when I was tired? Now, I kept myself motivated because I knew I still needed to show up. I wanted to show up for myself. And that's why I was so upset, so mad. I said it the next day on live. After I missed that live, I I felt so bad. And it wasn't even like, oh my God, it's a big deal, da da da. No, I just really, I wanted to do that. I wanted to push myself for that. I wanted to show up for myself. And I did not do that because I fell asleep. And that's not, no, because I felt like I should have, I knew I was getting a little loopy. I knew that. I should have went on ahead and started the live, or I should have at least set my alarm for just in case. But yeah, it happens. It happens. It happens. But I continue to tell myself over and over and over again, you got to show up for self. I'm showing up for self. I'm showing up for self. I'm showing up for self. And that pretty much motivated me because, if, come on now, you're gonna treat yourself better than anybody else. So showing up for self was really it for me. What live got the most engagement or views, and why do I think that is? Let me look. Let me go to it. Okay, so my live that got the most views were of me making the blue Takis fried shrimp. I feel like that got the most lives because that was 12 days ago. Because hold on, I got I got copyright in that. But anywho, so yeah, that got me the most live. I mean the most views so far. That doesn't have the most likes though. It just has the most views. And I feel like because people was interested in seeing the blue Takis. People was interested in seeing like what it was that I was doing. I was actively like doing the stuff. It wasn't a tutorial, but it was me doing it. I went on ahead, seasoned, you know, battered it up, put them in Takis, and then I fried them. You saw me eat them. It was like, so people was interested in that. That doesn't really surprise me, but it surprises me if that makes sense. But I think people was just interested in like the blue Takis fried shrimp. Not necessarily me, but yeah. I mean, I made it do what it do. And then after that, my Saturday night vibes. I think I was doing a wig, so it was like wig talk. I just played games. It was music going. It was a lot going on in that stream. Um, that one has the most likes, I believe. Yeah, that one has the most likes. So, and I see that. I see that. Again, that was another layer of my personality. So this one that I did on Monday was even further of a layer. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think that's why people like that one. Okay, let me go back to my questions. What helped me prepare to stay consistent? Now, when it comes to staying consistent, originally I was gonna schedule these lives and go ahead and let them play in a loop for like 12 hours, right? But when I was looking into it, my OBS would have to be open. I would have to be home, or at least with a good signal, and like I would have to carry around my laptop at the bare minimum. It was just like a lot. So I was like, okay, i'm not going to I'm not going to be able to schedule and just stream them to do what they do, because I have to manually start that stuff, and I did not want to do that. So I made it my business to be somewhere where I could. I think except for like twice. Well, if it was not something that I can control, like my brother didn't really care to be, for his thing to be broadcasted. I'm gonna respect his wishes, and I did. But later that night, I did go live. So yeah, but I tried to make sure I was home doing something for you all, and if I wasn't, I let you know that it was going to be a late live. And yeah, except for today, of course. But yeah, so having a schedule or a plan behind the scenes, like I did it by week. I basically split it up by activities. I knew I wanted to do specific things on live, because I enjoy doing those things. And then as I did it for like that first week, I weaned out some, I added some, like, you know what I mean? And after I got down what it was that I wanted to do, I just substituted for things that I like knew I wanted to do for things that I didn't want to do that was already on my schedule. So once a week I did something Legos. Once a week I wrote subscribers' names, except this week. Once a week I did a puzzle. Once a week I did something. Once a week I had a list of things that I wanted to do once a week. And yeah. And I just fit them in. Now I didn't always build Legos on a Monday. But at some point during that week, I built a Lego set. You know what I mean? So yeah, just knowing what you want to do and not winging it. Don't get up here and then your mind just go blank. I mean you can, but yeah. Um, did going live help my watch hours or subscribers? Yes, especially the live where I was writing subscribers' names. I figured out how to go live in subscribers mode. So with that, they have to subscribe in order to what's it called? In order for me to write their name down. Now, I don't necessarily like that because the people that, for that thing, because the people that subscribe to me, they are the people that subscribe to me because they want to see me write their name. And I don't know if they're unsubscribing afterwards. I also don't know if they're going to actually watch my content. So it's like that. Like, it kind of defeats the purpose. Kind of like what I was doing when I was, my story with my shorts and stuff. But yeah. But yes, that did help, and it did increase my watch hours. Not a lot because I did not have a lot of viewers. It's not like my issues in the thousands. But it did go up. Hmm. What is one thing I do differently if I did this again? I'm telling you now, I'm not doing this again. That sounds like I don't like it, and that's not the case. I'm just not doing this again. Not because I don't like it, but because I don't really want to put it in. I don't want to put myself in a box. And what I mean by that is me showing up every day, same time, same place is put myself in a box. So I'm putting limitations on myself, and I don't want to do that. Now, I want to be able to just pick up and go live at any time and people not be mad because it's late. I had a couple of people, or people not unsubscribe because I'm not doing what I said I was going to do. Like, one of them times, I said I was going to do a specific Lego set, and I ended up doing a different one. And they unsubscribed to me. They told me, like, I'm unsubscribing to you. I thought you was doing this. I thought you was doing that, and I changed my mind. I think I said I was doing this sorting hat. Yeah, I think I said I was gonna be doing this sorting hat, and I ended up.
Yes, slithery.
Yes, you like. Go ahead.
Better be Ravenclaw.
What is on you? Okay, but yeah, and I didn't do it. I think I did something else. I think I did this one, and they was pissed, honey. They was pissed. Hold on, because I'm not here. Hey, I keep it plain and simple. Oh, thanks. I feel like you trolling me. You trolling me, Trey? Are you trolling me? But yeah, so here you can touch it. But yeah, so but yeah, so yeah, people unsubscribe to me for the slightest things, and I feel like, okay, you didn't really mess with me like that. If you just gonna unsubscribe that fast, like, it's coming, you know what I mean? But yeah, I don't wanna. People expect too much out of me, and I'm not there yet. So that's why I wouldn't do this again yet. Nowhere in the near future would I be doing this challenge. Whoa. But yeah. Now, what I would do differently is I still would have my schedules up. I still would have all of my stuff planned out, but I probably will push it back later on in the evening. Instead of at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'll probably do like 10 or 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, that doesn't work for every day, or I don't know if I should like switch it up, but again, I probably wouldn't put any time. I would just do it at some point during the day, or at some point during this week. I will be doing this like that, and I'll be going live at some point. You catch me when you catch me. That's hype. So that's what I would do differently. Even though people thrive off of consistency, they feed off of that, knowing what to expect. She messing with the thing behind the door. They need to know what to expect, but mm-mm. Anywho, um, okay. What I did what my favorite moment was already.
Yes, clearly
What was y'all favorite moment? Anybody in here have a favorite moment or a favorite live that they did? I also don't know. I also don't know if I should create a whole separate channel for like my puzzles and my shenanigans, which I have a playlist that is on this channel that I titled She Nan Again, like shenanigans, but shenanigans. Um, so yeah, I have a playlist that I'm gonna be putting any of my like Lego builds, my puzzles, like that type of stuff. I'm gonna be putting the playlist. I'm gonna be putting that stuff in that playlist, but I don't know. I don't know if I, you know, you know. Oh, really? Thanks. Thanks. So it don't matter what I do, as long as it's me. See, that's what I'm talking about. You my kind of folk. My kinfolk. Alright, now let's focus on what's to come. I'm gonna have to take that. She just keep pushing me. Alright. Alright. Here. I'm gonna give you something. I'm gonna give you something. Not that though. Here. You wanna play with that? Here you go. Anywho. Um okay, so for the future, I might go live maybe once or twice a week. I think going live twice a week is good for me. I don't know exactly the time. Again, I'll probably just be picking up. I might be going live more than that, you know? But I might be going live more than that. But right as of right now, I'm saying twice a week. Don't hold me to it though. Don't hold me to it. Let's see. Now I do have, because if you don't know, I am doing a YouTube content challenge every other month. So I did one in March with my long form videos called Watch Me Blow Up. That series was 30 days to monetization. I was really trying to see if I could get monetized within 30 days, just like everybody else on this app kept saying they got monetized in 30 days, which I'm not saying they lying, but it didn't work for me. So yeah. But the deep dive that I did into my YouTube content or my YouTube journey in general was much needed. I learned so much about myself in my journey. So I'm very, very glad that I did it like that. Um, what else? So that was in March. I didn't do anything in April. And then here in May, I did a YouTube content challenge of going live. This was live. Last time it was my long form videos. This one is my live content. I had never really went live on YouTube. I did have a few in April-ish, late April, before this challenge started, just to really get my feet wet and stuff like that. But other than that, I wasn't going live on YouTube. It was really just TikTok. I don't know why I keep saying Anywho, but yeah, so I was gonna say again. I do have a challenge coming out, and it is going to be in July. So since March I did a content challenge, April I did not, May I did a content challenge, June I will not, July I'm doing a content challenge. So kicking off July 1st, this content challenge is going to be shorts. These are my YouTube shorts. These are going to be, well, let me disclaimer, if you follow me on not Instagram, if you follow me on TikTok, you would probably see a lot of these first. a whole month in advance because I'm literally scheduling them out as I do them. So I am going to be posting at least 2 shorts a day. I have the first 17 days done already. So I'm probably going to be doing more. Like in the middle of June as well, I'm probably going to be doing more. Just posting those as I go. But you will for sure get at least 2 a day. And I'm not even in June yet to really be creating this content. So yeah. What else? What else? What else? So yeah, I got that YouTube, that my next YouTube content challenge. I don't really know what I'm gonna call it yet, what I'm gonna title it yet, but it's gonna have something to do with the phones and whatnot because my Watch Me Blow Up series, we was on FaceTime all month long. Like I did my whole FaceTime series and then I brought that over here with the whole don't call me because I'm live, even though a couple people did call me and I had to push decline. Okay, so yeah. I mean, a couple of people called me every time I went live, actually. It's just some of them I forgot to put my phone on Do Not Disturb. So the call was actually coming through. But anywho, yeah. So my next one, I'm not really sure what it's going to be called yet, but I do know that it's going to be, my content challenge is going to be on my shorts, and I'm going to be challenging myself to post at least 2 shorts a day, which I'm already doing that now, or I already started. Now I do want to do more than that because a lot of my views do come from my short form, like the shorts tab. A lot of my viewers and my subscribers and all of that come from that. Even this live is being shown on like in vertical live as well as the short tab. So I can really appreciate that, and I do want to keep that up. Now, because I am posting my own content, I'm not really doing any commentary. If I do commentary, I'm talking about something specifically, or I'm telling you about it, and then I might show a clip, a small clip of something after. So I'm still doing my commentary, but it's really not based on commentary. It's going to be me, my lives, because I really want to drive people to not focus on the commentary or what's going on in the video that's not my content to my content, like let's pull my content in. So that's what I'm doing. It's gonna be all me, and you're gonna be seeing my personality on there too. Like I said, I am a goofy chick. I am hella funny to me. To me, I am funny. Actually, not just to me. I know I am good for a chuckle. I know I'm good for a chuckle. Like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good to make you laugh a time or two. So yeah. That is the type of content. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I already said this. I'm gonna be on live probably twice a week. It's gonna be random times. You might get me early in the morning, just vibing out on a Saturday as I get ready or as I clean. I don't really know, but you'll get it. You'll get it. Let's see how this challenge has helped me shape the vision of my channel. It I can't say it helped not chase, shape my vision. I feel like it has pushed me further out of my shell for YouTube. It has helped me um it has helped me pull back layers to myself. Yeah. It has helped me pull back layers to myself. You know, I already like knew my content and what I wanted to do from my Watch Me Blow Up series that I did in March, my FaceTime series. I already knew that is what I was gonna like what I was gonna do from there. What you say, Trey? You love me? I feel like you trolling me. I feel like you trolling me. You're my favorite YouTube. For real. For real. You watch my lives, just my lives, or you watch all my content? Hmm. But yeah, I really appreciate you saying that. Y'all don't understand. Like I'm just talking about. When I get off, I'm probably gonna cry. I'm probably gonna cry. I'm really thinking about it and be like, oh my gosh. I really have a community like that. I'm be balling. I already know. I already know. Keep it together, Kira. But yeah. No, Tiki. But yeah, so really, I knew I was her, but I'm her. Mm-hmm. But yeah, so Tiki. But yeah, so I pretty much already knew the type of content and things that I wanted to do, and now it's just time for me to do them. That's it. That's all. Like, it's just time for me to do them. So yeah. Now again, this did help me pull back a layer to myself, but it helped me stay true to myself, I guess, because I was looking at other people content that post content that's similar to mine, and I'm like, okay, I need to do this in some way or another. No, Tiki. I need to do this in some way or another, da da da, and all of that. And it was just like my content. I feel like the ones that create content similar to mine, they do like 10 seconds, move the camera, do another 10 seconds or whatever they doing, move the camera, do another 10 seconds. And me, I'm like a prop it up, get it done. You see what you see, and bada bing, bada boom. You know what I mean? Like they're more just more aesthetic. And this challenge has helped me just people gonna watch, they gonna watch. If not, they not. Like just do what you do instead of doing what you think you should do. Like just do what you want to do at least a couple times. Like, but anywho, she is beating me up. Uh-uh. Girl, don't beat your mommy up. Come on. Sure. But anywho. But yeah, so I already said another challenge is coming. Yeah, so be on the lookout for that. You already know that there's another challenge coming. You already know when it's coming. So just stay tuned for that. Now, in the meantime, between the time, I am still going to be posting content. Like, instead of doing this on live, I did this as a video that I am still editing. I'm also still editing my creator spotlight. And it's making me out to be a liar, and I don't like that. Like, some of y'all who I shouted out in the video, and I should have went back and made sure that the channels was still the same and what I had to say was still accurate and whatnot. But a lot of y'all, when I'm going back to it to try to find y'all's channel and screenshot and put in the video, y'all are no longer there. And I know for a fact I did not write it down. Excuse me, write it down wrong, because I checked back through my comments that I wrote the two videos down, and I wrote down the date, and I was going through, and you just changed your channel, and that sucks, because I said that in the actual video. And then some things that I said about your channel is no longer true. Like, you changed your content, or you're like, what happened? Yeah, like you just changed your content, or the content that you was posting that I was commenting on was not yours at all. Like, you were just restreaming somebody else's content altogether. And yeah, that confused me. And I'm thinking that it was like you chose like people. I don't know if you was choosing the same people or what, but yeah, I just didn't. I gotta do a lot of editing to that video, and I might end up doing it over, because I just really going back and forth, checking, trying to cut that out, and I can't cut that out because I feel like it came with a lot of energy in the video. So I'm like, okay, but it's real deal making me out to be a liar. Like I said, I wanted to do a creator spotlight or a subscriber shout out, and I'm just lying. I did them. I did them twice. I did it twice. The first time I uploaded it, it was one of the 5 videos that I lost in that one day. So I was really bummed out about it. And get this, I made the, not the blue Takis, but I made the hot Cheeto thing and the cheese ball. I did that and I was eating that in that video. So that was like a mukbang or whatever. And then when I was gonna do it on live, Tiki, when I was gonna do it on live with the blue Takis fried shrimp, thank you, y'all told me that it was going to take away from the creator spotlight, so just create its own video. And that's what I did, and now I'm looking and I'm like, oh my god. So you know what, if I do it over, I'm not using those same people, which is sad. I might use a few of them. I might already started jotting down the ones that are like still the same and the ones that I do want to say and I want to make sure that I do say. But the rest of y'all, y'all gonna be left out, and it's gonna be a whole new group of people that I actually pick for the creator spotlight or subscriber shout out. So yeah, and I don't know if, at the end of my long form videos, if I am going to do like a subscriber shout out at that time. I don't know, but I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. And we need to come up with a name because I don't really like saying the whole thing subscribers, but I did used to call myself Subbis because those are my initials. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and use Subbis. Subbis. What's up, Subbis? You know? You hear that? Okay. I don't know. I think I'm just hearing hard. I think I'm just hearing hard. It sound like banging. Must be people across the hall maybe. Okay. But yeah, y'all, that is literally it, and that is all. That is. I don't really have nothing else that I want to say. I guess like I think I spoke on everything. I told y'all about the challenge that's coming. I told y'all how I feel about this challenge. We did get into a little bit of the inner. Sorry, excuse me. I had to yawn. I don't know what that be about. But we did get a little bit into the analytics. Not much. Now I will tell y'all I am still under 3,000 watch hours. I'm not even halfway. I don't have 1,500 watch hours yet. So there's that on that. Let's see. But yeah, so that live got 300. So yeah, now what it says, now it says my most viewed. Oh no, it still says the same thing. I don't know why it's showing 307, but anywho, yeah. So y'all, that is it. That is all. I'm gonna go ahead and get ready for bed. Make me a quick little meal. She already ate. So yeah, I'm about to get ready for bed now because it is about to be 9 o'clock and I am tired. I was gonna do this from the comfort of my bed, but I didn't want to get in the bed with this on. So yeah, that is it. And that is all. I am Shekira Unique, and this is literally about to be one of my last times saying don't call me on live. I think I'm gonna be saying it tomorrow twice, but this is don't call me. I'm live here on YouTube. It's coming to an end. This is bittersweet, but it must be done. All right, y'all. Peace.